What's up guys, I'm Zackernity and welcome back to Whright, Ace Attorney. Now, we left off with talking to Mr. Grossberg, but my recording failed, so I've backtracked a little bit, as far back as I could, to be honest. And I'm going to get back as a little bit back into the court room. Because we were... What you would have witnessed is that we were halfway through. So, I'm going to give you a recap. What happened is that after Mr. Grossberg told us to go investigate the office again, the Franco law offices, and we went through all the files, found some newspaper clippings of what Mr. Wright has caused people to do that are completely suicide. He took one, went to go see Mr. Grossberg. We went to go see Mr. Grossberg again. Then showed him it. He said, right, if you want to go challenge it, take this to court, and then we'll take this piece of evidence to court, and then we went to go see Mr. Red White himself, of Blue Corp, and then we showed it to him. He got very pissed, called the cops, blamed us for killing, which you're going to see now, and that's where we go, because it was just a big kerfuffle. And let's go. And oh yeah, she's free. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today, because they just came in, like, inflicted a new law in this the game world, where if a court session runs longer than 3 days, it has to end on the 3rd day, no matter what. And whatever the verdict is, that's it. It's final. And yeah, he comes up. I'm gonna fly through this and get back to the place I was. Okay. Let's get you Edgeworth. I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me whatever Mr. White says today, it will be absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I will have to give faith to listen to him. What does White have in the judgment pocket do? Yes, he does. So you're saying I'm going to be guilty in the story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Right. Why can you torment the innocent person like this? The innocent? How can we know that for sure? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty, and so I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Yes, I do know him.
Okay, Phoenix.
Well, court will be opening for session soon.
But wait.
It depends. Yeah, I'm doing it myself, Maya. But defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. It's aggravating as hell when the recording fails, because it means you have to go backtrack and everything, so you guys can experience it. But it's just it's not really the same experience, because as soon as I get to the point where I left off, it's all same territory. I'm just revisiting this thing over again. The court is now session of trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're ready up to do this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear of the court, today will be hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call this witness. That went far too smoothly. Why don't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? Don't need to ask him, because if we do, we just get pointed fingers and blamed at. No, we don't need to. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, I know it's a trap. Let's go.
I'd like to call the witness to the stand, Mr. Red White.
Why? Doesn't he look smug as always? Let's go. You wish to know my title, personage? Your name? Yes, that's what I said. I went. That's my name, Mr. Sparkly Pants. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. I need to close my window because it's got too much lighting. Boosh. That better? Or still too much? Boosh. How's that? Better? How about now? There we go. That's a good one. My name is Red White. My friends call me Blanconino. And I am the CEO or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mayfair? That would be a negatory, I do not. You are the gateholder of Water Hotel the night of the murder.
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there?
Why tell what you already know?
Very
well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your testimony.
well. If I can't win this catch my part, I'm done for. I always feel like I'm on the end of the world and the last man to standing.
No. Hope you have made yourself peace with God, Mr. Liar.
What? None above it, Phoenix.
Let's do this. Let's kick his ass again. Because I got halfway through, which was a bit of a pain in the backside.
Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. It was quietly confusing as reading to you common people. Some people read papers by the window, so I thought I'd give it a try. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was when then I saw him. Spiky-head man attacking a woman with long hair. Who's to say that man was I don't know that it made you, Mr. Liar. The comments made over once she too was flabbergasted of chaos. The victims, she ran away, but you gave chase. And a big thunk gave it to finally. There was a terrible invitation. Then it was all over. The things occurred as you testified that the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Let's kick his ass, give him a big punch in the face, and say F you, because you did it. What does it count? Okay, skippity, scoopity, skippity, 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 skippity. I don't give a crap about this stuff. Nope. 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 Next one. Next one. That is a smug face when he does that. Okay. But which way? Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Good point.
Of course, completely understand. The victim was attacked by you and you went to her left, and then you gave chase and struck her down.
His voice makes me extremely tired because it's just a constant yawn, if that makes any sense. Are you sure?
As you know, I'm always absolutely, positively perfect.
I don't have to say that word. Abso-positively. Never heard of it.
Perhaps you could change your testament to reflect this minor detail.
The victim ran to the left and gave chase. Present. Boop. Edit. And now almost back to this place I was at. We've got 21 minutes and then this should be over. Let's end it. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that's not a contradiction with Miss May's test from the other day. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, it is simple you have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim went to the left, as she claimed she did, she would have run away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very, very strange. I did say run to the left, I did.
Hopefully this recording works, because the way action failed is that the start of it's fine, but then gradually throughout the whole thing, the audio goes out of sync. It's like the game itself speeds up. I don't know how it does it, it just does. Thank you for interrupting me when I'm in mid-recording. You can hear me, you can see me, I'm doing it, but they still walk in. That's family for you. Alright,
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
2. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. 2. Did he witness the killing?
Oh my god, his voice is killing my throat.
I better put some nice faces on the yawn as well. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says she says right and Mr. Wright says left. Can you explain the contradiction to the court?
Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once.
I doubt it.
But rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel, but was in fact... Dun, dun, dun.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? It was not in the viewing the crime from the hotel.
I demand answers. If he was not at the hotel, where could he have been?
Simple. In the law office of Fair and Co, of course. Order. More specifically, he was standing right. We know where from the very start of this chapter, don't we? Right about here. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she went to the left. Why am I yawning so much? I'm not even fucking tired. Please, there's no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. So what do you mean? That is so much better for my throat, Jesus.
Order, order, I will have an order. Anyone disturbing the order from the corner might be held in contempt, which is breaking the law. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion.
Prosecution of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ah, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Liar.
What now? He's laughing.
The hurt of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well.
Let's hear the other testimony.
Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Oh, this is where I got to last time. This is halfway through his stuff. She ran to the left.
Miss May's testimony is correct, as it was mine. When you assaulted the girl, first she ran to the left, then you hit her, savagely, and that's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
Hey, dude, was some nice faces.
That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
She died once from a single blow. That does make a bit more sense.
When you because of the witness testimony,
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Let's go. Let's do this. This is cross-examination. Give him a big slap in the face, like a douche. Miss May's testimony was correct, so that was mine. Then you assaulted the girl. She ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I'm intrigued. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived. What was it? Wow, if I go, habida. Ah, that was right. I got that wrong last time. Mr. Wright. The victim died from a single blow.
Hey!
What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to get hit him where it counts. Mr. Wright, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using that phrase with this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. No.
Yes, quite.
No breaks. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there is no break, Your Honor.
We want the justice.
Don't let him get away.
Ooh, they're pissed.
Very well. If the witness provides his testimony,
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one, White.
It's nice to have a crowd behind you.
Mr. White. No, okay. I'm a sorry, baby.
Exactly, because we're getting to the end.
Well, see, I looked at the other window and I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment I saw the Miss Raven to the left. Then the killer you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And you did it. Her in a single blow. Thwap!
You're sweating bullets.
Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Can I go for a break?
Deal with it. This is almost over.
I need a shit, though.
The two accounts. Right, let's see. This requires thinking power. And we all know I'm good at solving stuff with puzzles. I'm using my brain. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And let's see, I looked at the other window and I heard the other thing fall. Was there another window? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was the thing?
That thing, the glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over the sea.
Phoenix, doesn't that sound as something like straight as odd?
Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Because the glass stand was on the ground. If the thing that Miss May heard was the thinker itself.
Mr. White.
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes,
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
that's my bad. It's where's this testimony? Okay, yeah, of course.
The glass light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. How could he see it? Is my question. Because if you look at if we just check this, the glass light stands in this corner right here. You can't see the mouse because I disabled it. It's at the bottom left-hand corner. So how did he see it? Is the question. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass light stand. Look at this.
These are the floor pans of the murder, yes?
My nose is so itchy, it's like I got a feather shoved up in my nose. It hurts and I'm itchy. Correct, Your Honor, now look. If I get a nosebleed now, we know why. If you were to look through the window of this office, this is the... My God knows, can you stop? Ah. Delightful. This is the area you would be able to see. Badoop. Here. Well, note that the stand is not visible within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity is a word.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have possibly seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There was no way you would have not recognized its broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only possible place you could have seen it from is inside Fair Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
My head hurts. Why did I whack it?
Ooh, no, he's pissed. No, he's sobbing.
Mr. White? No.
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I missed my...
Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Dick! That's fair enough, Phoenix Wright. I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think his time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh yeah, I used that, didn't I? Bollocks.
Honor, Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. Please don't do it, Edward. We're so fucking close. As you knew, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered the secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law officer, Miss Fay, to get information, correct?
What does this have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was a wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place a wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office, right? Am I correct?
I can use this. Correct? You're almost correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place a wiretap, I breached my Franco law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
I hate this. It's a freaking douche.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Miss Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. he has shown that there was only one time Mr. Wright could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
I see.
But however, is the fact that Mr. Wright has been into the office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass-like stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed that for the baseless conjecture it is. Shit. I can't even prove that, can I?
Mr. White, you will tell us about the call about this wiretap. Leave it to me.
I feel faint. Thunk. Wiretapping. My nose is itching, my throat is killing. This is a great episode.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I entered the Zackernity offices and, of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That was when I saw the glass-like stand. So you saw the glass-like stand before the night of the incident? This is how you were able to invent that had fallen over by sound. Of course, correct. That is absolutely correct, Mr. Your Honor. I see you very well, Mr. Wright. You may be cross-examined. What am I supposed to do now?
You like Phoenix?
That's what you say. The best cheerleader ever. The wiretapping. All I gotta do is press stuff because there's nothing I can do. I know this one. Do you have any proof? Mr. Perman knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered yet. Was it really you who went to the office, or was it Miss May? Identified fingerprints several days old were found in vehicle offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know pictures that he's already going to check on those prints. Thank you for just realizing who I am, Phoenix. Now, Mr. Wright, tell us why you went into the vehicle offices.
Because I couldn't to place the wiretap.
Why did you tap Maya's phone? That's the good question. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor.
Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. You have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass-like stand.
Why did you not? Did you notice something that increases the light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is no.
There's nothing from its president. Oh well. Maybe he's rather enough. Maybe I can bluff something out of him. What do you mean by bluff? Phone call. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Yes, you have. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Now, admit defeat. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up? It's honor. Phoenix?
No, hello.
Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice. My?
Never give up, Phoenix.
My? I am knocked out. I need a drink. I'm thirsty. You're in jail. That's where you are. Where am I? I don't know. Oh, I'm here. The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. No, you're not. Ha, you're finally away. Nope. Hey, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Did you get away? Yeah. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I wanted you to look at me. Doo-ba-doo. She's got a whole of those other bosoms. Yeah. Did you know that Fae women have a strong physical power? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough to have a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is telling you. That's right, I am Maya, but I also Maya. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. What? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote my on. Please. Right, wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Holy hell, that's a big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th. Before the murder. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought the stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Whright say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stamp the week before the murder. Then this cut was, I am free! There you go. Oh god, where'd that come from? We're gonna ignore the fact that I just did that, okay? Good. Ugh. How'd I look? Really good? Just sorting my hair out? There we go. Perfect. I look like potato no matter what the hell I do. I think the call is in because of... Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. No, you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Let's go prove my innocence and give Mr. Whright a big thubba-dubba-dubba-doop in his face. September 9th, 1:60 p.m. District Court number 1. Oh look, she's got bosoms.
Guys, now because of the child, Mr. Phoenix. Mr. Defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
I don't see that there's a point to. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to, because the examination of Mr. Whright is finished. Now that there is no regret to produce past the judgment to defendant Mr. Phoenix Wright.
No. Your Honor, this is killing my throat every time I do these freaking voices. Which is why I get these episodes on such a long break. Please give me one more chance, and I hope to record this recording has not failed, because if it has,
Fuck me, right in the butt.
I promise this is the last time I ask you.
But as Mr. Edwards has no more and that's finished. Mr. Edwards, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Let's have a bit of fun and toy with him.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Get him back in.
The wiretapping.
Oh, well, guess what? Hup. Boop.
In your face. Look closely at this. See the word "my" written in blood? I don't know what the hell you're trying, but are you grasping? I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? What do you mean by the other side? It's just a normal receipt. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. The day of purchase. Why, that's a bit before the murder.
You see, Mr. Whright, when you allegedly entered my phone call office at the beginning of September, those stand could have been there. No good impression of him? Well, Mr. Whright, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you now. The big pressure thing was because of the blackmailing part. My head looks like a wig. Why? It's bugging me. There. I don't know why. It's just like it was all flat against my forehead. It's weird. But I think you agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Oh, very well.
Then.
And that is all for the trial of...
What do you mean? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
What?
No, wait. He got one his way out this one. Oh, wait. I forgot.
It's fucking Edgeworth.
There's a certain sort of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I'd like to request one more day before Phoenix's freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth.
If anyone's going to call up Mr. White's trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a data decision whether your claims have been based on practical evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What? So all his gets through, but mine don't.
The copy of the trial, Mr. Phoenix, will be kept until tomorrow.
No! There's no telling what will happen until then. Actually, there's come with just to make up something. After Myers showed up to help me and all.
I get to go home now, Mr. Lane. It's to your honor. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for holding your time.
The witness
will stay.
My? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Hey, what's this? Memo received from the Maya. Your Honor, if I may.
Your purpose isn't today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life's riding on this one. There's something I'd like to read to the court.
It's called Suck My Fucking Dick.
No, I'm kidding. They can suck all the bag of dicks they want. Okay, let's read this then. I don't even know why I said that. It came out of my mouth. Brian, why did you do that? The memo Maya gave me was listed names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in the finance famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop. Please stop. I can't stop. Did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
Blackmailed. I confess. I confess. I did. I hit her. I hit Miss May with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor. Well, he's pissed. And I'm like, woo! Free! Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If you only knew the spirit it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, not the defendant, Mr. Phoenix, right? Not guilty. Party!
And that's just the right time to end this episode soon. So, whenever this thing's finished.
That is all. Court's adjourned.
Done, then. That's this episode done. On to the next chapter, which is awesome. But I wanted to keep this part for the next fucking episode, which was supposed to be in a couple days. You win some, you lose some. It's a life. Jesus Christ, that took an hour. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I am lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? Question mark? My time is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here for that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not Chief anymore. Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight, say? Alright? The office? I'll see you later.
Chief, Maya.
Huh? Confused. September 9:02, 2 minutes late. You stupid man. Okay. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. I was kinda worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about burger? My? You should have seen your face. Yeah. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya.
Would I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I guess that might be a bit possible to use that.
Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya,
Maya, why are you here?
because of this. See, Maya wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of what?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Control offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fair, preparing for duty. Wait, no, a second thought. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya, yeah, ready to get down to business. Yo, don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Maya said that's what you call your friend, you call Larry.
Nick.
Nick? My name's not Nick, it's Phoenix. You know, this means we're partners.
Pretty cool. Awesome. You know, when I think about it, it was Maya's fault. It is Maya's fault. I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right, and control officers. It has a good ring to it. Bit tasty. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. No. Well, good luck, Phoenix. You don't see that every day. I'll always be here, watching. Perv. Always be here watching. Pervy perv.
Hey, okay, let's go, Nick. Let's do it.
Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a good burger joint down the road street. Come on, that's time. So wasting, let's go get some burgers. I'm hungry.
Okay, wait up.
By the way, you're paid. What?
The end. And that's a good place to freaking end this. I gotta get this edited because it's gonna take a while to freaking render. These take so long to render. This should have... Brand new episode's been added. Cool. I'm not gonna touch it because I'm gonna go start it. I'm not kidding, these take so long to render. It's because the way I do it is because I have the... So you can see the bottom screen and the top screen at the same time. But that's... Oh well. So, until then guys, as always, I'll see you in the next episode where, in this one, we're going to be starting Turnabout Samurai. Let's go. So, until then, goodbye. Sir, I brought it to her at the... You look like a freaking perv. At precisely the requested time, of course. That he looks so... My ears are adjusting somewhere else. That sort of stuff. To be honest, I would do the same. And I... Perfect. Uh-huh. Oh, that's delightful. Woo, spiders! They look creepy.